Right, question 1D, we have a slit. So dimensions need a slit, so that is a single slit. Oops, sorry, that was my cat. Okay, so dia ada satu slit, dia bagi tahu width dia berapa. Width dia adalah 2.3 times 10 to the power of negative 6 meter. So sekarang ni, when light of a wavelength 580 nanometer passes through the slit, it creates a central bright fringe on a screen that is 1.62 meter away. Lepas tu dia bagi tahu the slit is then illuminated with a light that has a longer wavelength, which is 660 nanometer, to where will the screen need to be moved for it to create a central bright fringe that has the same width as the first experiment. So this question here is talking about width of the central bright fringe. Kalau kamu ingat, untuk single slit, the central bright fringe has a much wider width lah in comparison to the other fringe. Okay, so di sini ni, ini ni, width of this central bright fringe ni is always double the distance, the size of the first dark fringe. Okay, first dark fringe, not bright fringe. So ini, konsep yang ini ni, dia tidak bagi dalam formula sheet. If you refer your formula sheet, the only formula yang kena bagi is this untuk single slit. Okay, tapi dalam formula saya ni, saya sudah tulis di sini lah. Untuk cari the width of the central bright fringe, which is this one here, you have to use this formula. Okay, kenapa? Sebab it is always double the width of the first dark fringe. First dark fringe. So dark fringe mana satu, kita perlu guna formula yang ini. So since kita tahu dia double, so it's gonna be formula dia. So kita tulis sini dulu. It should be double the width of the first dark fringe. Okay, so formula dia adalah 2. Apa formula untuk first dark fringe? We know this is the order number. So M ni, I'm just going to write the formula first lah. M lambda D over A. So it's not going to be lowercase d sudah. It's going to be A because we are talking about single slit. So sekarang ni, since kita tahu dia mention first dark fringe, the order number here should be 1. So 2, 1, and then we have lambda D over A lah. Okay, so this is the formula for width of central bright fringe. Okay, so kita tahu sudah formula dia. But the problem is, kita kena cari apa? Kita kena cari supaya the width ni sama dengan the first experiment. The first experiment dia sudah bagi tahu. Ini, dia bagi tahu ini dia punya slit punya size pula. So dari sini, kita just perlu cari kiranya the width of the first experiment ni dia kena equal dengan the second experiment. So formula dia formula yang mana? Formula dia yang ini. So maksudnya saya akan terus letak 2 lambda D over A equal to 2. Should I do that? I'm not sure how they will decide on that. Never mind. I think I'm just going to keep it as M for now. But you should know that the order number should be equal to 1. Why? Because dia bagi tahu width of this central bright fringe ni adalah double the size of the first dark fringe. First dark fringe untuk single slit kita tidak minus 1 lah. Untuk single slit dia ada berbeza. Untuk double slit sahaja yang kita perlu minus 1. Kalau kamu refer sini, single slit walaupun dia cakap second bright, order number masih 2. Second dark, M pun masih 2. Okay, sorry, ini bright. Kita pun fokus on dark pula. Okay, so nampak beza dia di sini. Second dark, tapi kita guna M equal to 1 untuk double slit. Tapi untuk single slit, second dark, M pun masih equal to 2. Okay, so sekarang ni, just know that M should be equal to 1. Why am I doing this? Because saya takut nanti kamu tiada markah substitution. So you have to substitute M to equal to 1 lah. Okay, so kita tahu width ni dia mesti equal dengan the first experiment. So sekarang ni, kita tidak tahulah the width of the central bright fringe tu berapa. Tapi the main thing is kita kena cari the screen ni kena move ke mana. Okay, so ini second punya lah. Ini second. Single slit, size of the slit tiada perubahan. Okay, so ini first experiment. So dari sini kamu just substitute. This is 580 negative 9. Ini dia bagi tahu 1.62. Width of the single slit was mentioned earlier, which is 2.3 times 10 negative 6 equal to 2. Yang ini 1. The wavelength is 660. Yang ini yang kita perlu carilah. Distance of the screen tu kena move berapa. Slit tu tiada perubahan. The width of the slit. So from here you should be able to get the answer to be equal to 1.42 meter. Okay, but let me just double check with the calculator, because yang ini I am just referring directly to the answer scheme lah. Okay, so bear with me for a while as I'm typing this. Sorry, not substitute this into the calculator. Okay, sekejap. Yang ini D2 kita cari. And then this should be 2.3 negative 6. So you should get, yes, 1.42 meter. Okay, so markah di sini dia bagi macam mana? Dia bagi, you should understand the width of the fringe should be equal. The width of the central bright fringe should be equal. So that's going to be your concept punya markah. And then you substitute it correctly. So contoh kamu letak, kamu tidak tulis dia 1 di sini, kamu tidak boleh dapat markah sebab kamu kena show apa nilai dia tu. Okay, so dari sini kamu akan dapat jawapan with the correct unit 1 mark lah. So this is how you obtain 3 marks for question 1D.